Okay. I'm so sorry about that. Hello, hello, hello. I am Pamela Chase, the lead hooking specialist and founder of Hook for You, where we are dedicated to keeping the art of crochet alive. And we do that by teaching skills to women and children to boost their self esteem and create a healthy and positive environment. Now, today, what we're going to do is on Wednesday, we did the granny square. We're working on the granny square. Today, we're going to do the flat granny stitch. Now, the flat granny stitch, it's just like the granny square, but it goes, hey, Carol, how are you? But it goes straight across. And it's sometimes they call it the granny stripe. It can be called the straight granny, um, the granny stitch. So it has those different names depending on how you do it. But it's we what I'm doing is the flat granny stitch. We're not going to do the stripe. The stripe is when you just do different colors on the cross. And instead of going in a square, you're just going back and forth just like you would do a regular blanket. So it's called the flat granny stitch. Hello, Fondly Crochet. How are you? Still just tangles. So we're going to work on that. And it's just like the regular granny square where you do the three double crochet clusters in the same stitch. So that's the similarity. So, and it's a mindless thing that you can do. Once you get the hang of it, you just use it while you watching Netflix or whatever else you want to do that you don't need to be concentrating on your crochet thing project. You can do the stitches. One of the basic stitches. It was pretty simple, good for beginners. So, I think untangle it first. That's always my issue is just tangle. So let's get started. Now you can what you do is you do a multiple of six, plus multiple of four plus six. So what we're gonna do is multiple of four, and we'll do 16 plus six. We're gonna do 18. 12. Six is 18. 4, 16, 22. So multiple of 26. We're gonna do 26. Okay. So it's gonna do a slip knot. Three, five, six, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. Let's see. Okay. Now, in the seventh chain from the hook, you're going to do a double crochet. So do three double crochets, sorry, in the chain. Chain one, skip two. No, I'm sorry, skip three. And then you double crochet three in the next chain. Skip three, three, then three, one, two, three. Then you do three in the next double crochet, chain. Three, skip three, and then you continue to the end till you get to three double crochet. Last three. So you keep on until you get to the last three double crochets. Three, skip three, and three, and three. Feel free to share, follow, like, comment, subscribe, depending on which format you're watching us on. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and we're also on Instagram. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you do, but and I'm just so used to not doing it. But with me, my pattern is I don't do the chain one most of the time. That's why I haven't been doing it. But yeah, the in my research it says chain one. I don't know what it is, but I normally don't, and I don't think I am. And I think it just depends on if you want it tight or not. So I'm not chaining one. I think when you don't chain one, it may. I prefer. Yeah, yeah. I don't normally do. But I was just going by what the instructions said, and but it just changes. It just depends on where you look, because you see all kinds of different ways of doing the same thing. But it's just we what you what you prefer, which is the best for you, and it also depends on your tension and all that, whether it'll come out right. 'Cause if you a tight crochet, and it also depends on your yarn, whether you're using worsted or using a thin yarn. 3. Then you do it until you get to the last three chains. So we are at that point now. 2 and 3. So in so And what you do is you skip two, and then you double crochet, do a double crochet in the last one double crochet in the last one. Okay, and that's how you do it. Chain three and turn, and the chain three counts as a double crochet. Two double crochets in the next chain space, and because the chain three is equal to a double crochet stitch, you'll have three in that space. Okay. And then you do three double crochets in each one, each chain space. And what we're going to do, continuing to do this. Hey, Crochet Boss, for you, how are you today? And what we're going to do is next week, we're going to do the modern granny square stitch. And granny stitches are a great way of stash butts thing. That's what I'm doing with the granny squares now, is to get rid of yarn. And a granny square, granny stitch are good ways of doing it. You can also do this in the granny stripe. Great. And you do the granny stripes, you can alternate rows or however, whatever pattern you want to do. And have you subscribed to our YouTube page yet? YouTube channel, keep saying page. Our YouTube channel yet? We now have, I think, 16. So we need four more to reach 20. And out of the 16, I can only see six of them because if your subscriptions are at private, I won't be able to see that you subscribed. So in the final chain space, do two double crochets and one in the turning chain. That'll be your three at the end. Now the next one is you chain four and turn. Two, three, four, and turn. And that counts as a double crochet and a chain one. So you skip the three double crochets, then you put three in the space. But really, since I'm not doing a chain one, you just do three. Turn. So each row you do three. So you skip three, and then you double crochet in each chain space, and that's all you do. Three. So in each chain space, you do a double crochet. Then you just keep going. Then you repeat yourself after each row. And it's just a mindless stitch. Nothing hard. Mm, just a simple mindless stitch. 2, 3. And on this row, what you do is you skip the next 2 stitches and in the top and do 1 double crochet in the top, the turning chain. And that's chain 3 and turn. 2 in the first, give these 3 double crochet, 3 in the next. Make sure it's even. 3. Okay. Hey, Raz Crochet, how are you doing? Hey, Adonis Fashion, how are you? And you just keep going. And I'm using the H hook, so it's gonna be a little tighter, but it's recommended to use a number 6 hook, 6 millimeter hook. And the last chain 2 space, you do 2, and then double crochet and turning chain. There'll be your 3 at that end. And that's it. And just chain 3 and turn. This is the flat granny stitch, or granny stripe, straight granny stitch. Has different multiple names. The same thing. And you can do for your leftovers, for your scraps, you can just do the stripes. Just continue doing it. Now I don't do the chain 1 normally, so And to me, it's a little tighter, close together when you don't. So it's a matter of preference. Okay. Okay. Really good for blankets. And you just go to the turning chain and do one double crochet. And there you go. This is the stitch that we're doing today. We're going to work on the modern granny stitch next week, next Wednesday. Two, three, one, continue. And before you know it, you'll have a completed item. Okay. I'm using an H hook and acrylic yarn. And this is the last row. Just wanted to get you to see how it would come out. Do two in the space, the last space, and a double crochet in the turning chain. There you go. And this is the flat granny stitch. If you're a beginner and need to know how to do it, more detailed instructions on this and other stitches, contact us for details. So we teach classes, one-on-one and group classes. We do it at the moment, all virtual. So we teach classes. If anyone's interested in taking a class, contact us for information. If you would like to join our donation group, Willing Hands, let us know that. And if you'd like to have some item, a unique item, let us know. We are currently doing a clearance sale. So we have hats and um, cows. That's it. But those will be on sale. So contact us for information on that so you can know what we have for sale and prices. So we are just getting rid of stuff. We are getting rid of yarn and we are getting rid of some of our inventory, our winter inventory. So contact us for information. And have a creative and safe. Have a creative day and be safe. And see you on Monday when we will be talking about another type of fiber. Okay, so check us out at 1 o'clock on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays is all about the hooks and yarn. Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday is what's on my hook, plus a stitcher project. Friday is a stitcher project. So check us out. So until Monday, have a creative weekend. Be safe and stay warm if you're in a cold climate. Bye bye.